guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ty here. So as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going back to the story times, okay? I know I said story times weren't gonna be like a main component on my channel, but I can't lie, the story time got the most views out of all of my videos. I got so much love from it, so many positive comments. Everybody thought it was so funny, everybody loved it. So I'm back with another. This particular story, we don't have to use no screen names because it involves my best friend, as you can tell. And she already knows that I'm making the video, so we don't have to hide her. Her name's Yaz, my best friend. I'll leave her information in the description box below. And also, y'all, before we get into it any further, do y'all like this hair? Y'all like my hair? Y'all like the little natural bob? You know what I'm saying? I cut my dead ends off, but y'all, my hair is so flat and fine and oily. So if y'all got any suggestions on products that I could use that will make my press last longer, please leave them in the comment section below, okay? And also, before we move any further, we gonna take a moment so that y'all can stop, pause the video, hit that subscribe button, okay? Make sure you're subscribed and make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you never miss when I have an upload. Cause y'all, I got some new lights coming in. I got a new backdrop coming in, girl, and my videos are about to be lit. So you don't wanna miss it. So take a minute, I'll wait. I will wait for you, promise, I'll wait. I ain't got nothing but time. I ain't got nothing but time, girlfriend. I am clocked in, okay? And I'm not clocking out early. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And also, today is Valentine's Day, so I want you to leave me a red heart in the comment section. If you got to this point in the video, press pause, okay? It don't take that long. Press pause and leave me a red heart in the comment section and make sure you're subscribed, okay? I'm not gonna start the video until you leave me a red heart. I'm not gonna start it. It takes 5 seconds. Don't be an a-hole. We're family. I'm still waiting on you though, girl. Sis, cousin, brother, mama, auntie, whatever you are, leave me a red heart because my ass is single as a dollar bill, y'all, and it's Valentine's Day, so I need some love. So leave me a red heart, and let's get into the video. So, in order to tell this story, of course, y'all know I gotta give you a little bit of background story. I gotta build that anticipation up a little bit. You know, I gotta build it up. You know, I can't just give you all the tea. I'm gonna take you back to where this started. This has actually happened a couple months ago. Like 2 months ago, really. I went home to LA for the holidays. Those of you who don't know, I am from Los Angeles, California. I currently live in Nashville, but I am from Los Angeles. So I went home for the holidays. I was there for New Year's Eve, and you know, it was just a really good time, a really lit time or whatever. And we had this little encounter. So my best friend knew, of course, that I was coming home. So her and I had been talking for like weeks about what we were gonna do for New Year's, but my best friend type of person, she don't plan nothing, okay? Point blank, she don't plan nothing. She sit on the phone with me and she'll listen to me and make me think that she planning, but she don't plan. She don't plan nothing. So we didn't know what we were gonna do for New Year's. We had no plans whatsoever. And the day came and we still didn't have any plans. So we were pretty much just gonna do something around LA, and then we got a call from her brother. And her brother was like, you know, hey, I got a room in San Diego. Y'all should come through. Like, I got a suite. It's a sick view, blah, blah, blah. And me and my best friend at first was like, San Diego, what is there to do in San Diego? Like, nah, I don't really think that's the move. Like, I don't really think we want to do that. So then her brother ends up uploading some Snapchats. And we looked at his story, y'all, and the room was so flipping nice. The view was sick. He was on the 36th floor. It was beautiful. So it was like, we looked at each other and pretty much gave each other that, you know, nod of approval. We in there. We about to go ahead and make that. Not familiar with the California area. San Diego from Los Angeles is about a 2-hour drive, give or take. So we was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and risk that little 2-hour drive because we going out with the brother. You know, I've known my best friend since I was 5 years old. We're both 23 at this point. So that tells you how long we've been in each other's lives. So her brother and her family is like my family. So we already knew we about to go out here. They got a good view, a good room. We ain't got to pay for no hotel room. We ain't got to pay for the liquor. We ain't got to pay for the club, girl. It's a free trip, honey, because we out with the family. You know, so it was like, we gonna make that move. Plus, we were with people who we knew if anything ever happened, we were protected. Like it was a good vibe. You know, it wasn't just like her and I going out on New Year's Eve because it can get crazy, you know. So we weighed out all our options and we decided to go ahead and make that move to San Diego. So we get to San Diego and everybody who was already there was at dinner. But of course, her and I got there late and they were already eating. So it wasn't really a point for us to try to go to have dinner with them. Plus, we weren't really dressed. We had been in the road or whatever. So we wanted to take that time to get ready. So we're in the hotel, we're waiting on everybody to get there and, you know, just getting dressed, doing what girls do. And then her brother and his friends arrived back to the room. So when they arrived back to the room, they had like one little bottle and we were just like, that was strike one. That was strike one. They had gassed us up and we was like, hold on, y'all only got one bottle? Okay. But, you know, it didn't even matter because I'm not much of a drinker. You know, I like broccoli. You know what I'm saying? I like broccoli. So I was like, I don't care that we ain't got no liquor. I brought the broccoli. So we all sitting there, you know, they had some, I had some, we're sharing, we're eating our veggies, getting nice and strong, you know. I play too. But anyways, you know, we're sitting there or whatever, and I'm thinking this is like the pre-turn up. We about to go try to find something to do, somebody's club or something. Like, we're about to go do something. Y'all, before I knew it, I had looked up and everybody looked like they was about ready to go to bed. And I'm like, now I know your brother is older than us, but he's not that old, okay? Why is everybody asleep? Like, why is everybody asleep? Like, what's going on? Plus, you know, brother had his girlfriend with him, so they was on some, it's the end of the night, kick everybody out the room type stuff. So we ended up having no plans and nothing to do. So my best friend and I just went downstairs to the hotel bar to try to plot and figure out what the next move was. And I'll actually insert some pictures of us. So we're sitting at the bar, we're having a couple drinks or whatever, and we're throwing out ideas about what we're gonna do for the night, like where we're gonna go, but we're not from San Diego, so we don't know anything, so we're literally just Googling like what's around us. So I ended up thinking about hookah bars because I figured it would be a perfect thing to do. You know, it's chill, we can have a couple drinks, the hookah get you on your vibe, you know what I'm saying? The music should be good, and we can just pretty much hit the road. So best friend was like, that's cool, we'll go ahead and do it. So we pull up to this hookah bar and it's located in downtown San Diego. Now, I don't know if this was happening because of A, that's just the policy at that particular hookah bar. B, if it was because it was New Year's Eve / New Year's Day, so they were being a little bit extra. Or if C, the dude in the front was just trying to be funny. But either way, we get to the hookah bar and he tells us that in order to get in, you have to leave a credit card and you have to have a $150 minimum. So initially, I was all for it because it looked real cute from where we was at. It looked like something that was real bad and bougie, real nice, right up my alley, okay? Right up my alley because y'all, I'm sorry, this may sound bad, but I don't just go out if we ain't got a section. Like, don't invite me to the club. Don't invite me out if we ain't got no section, okay? Because I just don't do it. I don't want to stand in line, okay? I don't want to walk around the club and bump into the same people that I know and I see all the time. I don't want to do that. So if I don't have a section, I'm not going. So when the guy was talking all this, you know, you got to put a card down and you got to have a minimum and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking this is going to be something amazing, something bad and bougie, okay? Girl, we get there, he seats us. First of all, he sat us right by the fucking door. Ew. Then he sits at a table with like 5 or 6 other people. And we're just like, if I'm gonna be paying $150, I need my own section. Like, I understand that y'all are crowded, but at this point, like, I feel like y'all are just trying to take our money. So me and best friend wasn't feeling it. We dipped out. So at this point, it's like 1:30 in the morning. Her and I are super freaking hungry. And we're like, yeah, let's just grab something to eat and hit the road because this is looking like a dub, like a failed mission. So I get on Google and I realize that we're like less than 5 minutes walking distance from a 24-hour diner that's located in the area. So best friend and I go ahead and walk going down the street to the diner and we notice this long ass line. Now, of course, we should have been thinking it is a holiday downtown. Everybody's drunk and this is the only place that's open 24 hours. Like, of course it was gonna be packed. So we're standing in line and contemplating like, are we gonna stay? Are we gonna go? Are we gonna wait? Like, what's going on? But in the midst of us waiting, we noticed these two gentlemen in front of us. And this is where things get funny, y'all. These two gentlemen in front of us. And they keep kind of looking back, but we're not really thinking much of it. Like, you know, we was looking like some little snacks. So I'm just thinking maybe that's why they looking, you know, who knows? So another key part about this is why I think they were looking at us. I forgot to mention, but San Diego is like on a beach, pretty much. So the sea breeze is real, especially at night. And my best friend did not have no jacket, so she was really cold. And my best friend is really small. So she had like opened up my jacket and like put her arms around me, and I had my arms around her because she was cold, she had no jacket. So we was like cuddled up. So I think the guys kept looking at us because they thought that we were gay. But I mean, we didn't care because the chances of us going back to San Diego is less, especially for me. My chances of going back to San Diego were slim to none. She lives in LA. I highly doubt that she would be going back to San Diego for any reason anytime soon. So we didn't really care if they thought we were gay or not. It is what it is. So we're sitting there, we're cuddled up, and the guys keep looking back. And I guess in their mind, they're just like, oh yeah, we hit the jackpot. So the guys turn around and they start talking to us, and my best friend, y'all, she is a finesser, a natural born finesser. Like, and I don't mean it in a bad way, because she honestly has the purest intentions. It's just that she's such a nice person, and she has a way with her words that like people just think that, you know, that they're best friends upon meeting her. And you're not. But nah, y'all, for real, like, she's just a talkative person. She's friendly. Like, if she sees you and you talk to her, she's the type of person that, like, if you stopped and talked to her in the grocery store, like, y'all would sit there for 20 minutes and have a conversation. Like, that's just how she is. So the guys turn around, they're talking to us, and I'm sitting there with the bitch face. Y'all, I'm always on my P's and Q's. I don't put nothing past nobody. Call it what you want, but look, you ain't gonna pull a fast one on me, okay? You're not gonna pull a fast one on me. I'm gonna get you before you get me. No. But anyways, y'all, back to the story. So we're sitting there, and my best friend's like talking these dudes up and making them think that like she's so interested in what they're talking about. But mind you, these guys were not a day under 50. Like 50 and up, clearly. I don't know exactly how old they were, but they were at least 50. And one of them, he was like a bit of a heavy set guy. He had like a receding hairline. He had this ponytail, y'all. It was a mess. And then his friend, he was a taller, like kind of caramel complected guy. He looked more put together. He had on like a little suit. He looked like a nicer older man, you know, sugar daddy status or whatever. But you know, he was up there or whatever. And so they're sitting there and they're talking to us, and by the time we know it, it's our turn to be seated. So the guys suggest that the four of us get a table together. That way we don't have to wait any longer because they were in front of us. You know, we would just all get seated together. We would all eat at the same time. So again, me being me, I was like, oh, no, thank you. And my best friend was like, yeah, let's go. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So while we're walking, I'm just like grabbing her like, y'all, what are you doing? And so she looks back at me and she was like, girl, you tripping if you think I'm gonna pay for my meal. So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm picking up what you putting down now. Okay, so this is the finesse game. All right, I got you. So at first, I was all for it. I was all in it. My head was in the game. I just knew that we was about to finesse and try to, you know, just get this little free meal or whatever. But the dudes were so weird. And it's one thing about me, like, if you doing too much or you got some weird vibes, like, it's just gonna turn me off completely. Like, I'm damn near gonna start feeling uncomfortable. I'm gonna get anxiety. And like, I'm just gonna shut down because I don't know how to react to people who do weird ass shit. Like, I just don't. I don't know how to react. So they started being weird, and at that point in my head, I was like, forget a free meal. Like, I got some money. Like, I ain't worried about it. I'm ready to go. But best friend being best friend, hey girl, she's still yapping away. So she's keeping these dudes entertained. So I decided to excuse myself and go to the restroom. Mr. Tall and Handsome over here decides he has to go to the restroom too. So again, y'all, what I tell you, I'm always on my P's and Q's. So I noticed that he follows me to the bathroom. And of course, this restaurant only had one restroom and it was unisex. So we were just waiting in line. So me being on, at that point, I was kind of like on defense. So I was like, oh, you know, you can go ahead and use the restroom before me. Like, I can hold it. And he was like, oh, no, you know, go ahead and go. And I'm just like, ugh. So, you know, I hurry up and go in the bathroom and like lock the door real quick, you know, just in case. It would be crazy. I don't put nothing past nobody, okay? I do not put anything past anybody. Call it being negative. Call it what you want. I call it being cautious. In the bathroom, he's there. He goes in. I go back to the table. So at this point, I'm texting my best friend like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. This is not the move. Let's get this food and go. But of course, things just kept getting better. So the guy comes back or whatever, and the heavier set gentleman, his food comes out first. Well, one of the items that he ordered came out first. It was like some pancakes or French toast or something like that. So he's sitting there and he's just chowing down, and then he looks over and he's like, you know, I kind of feel bad that I'm eating in front of y'all. If y'all want some, here, take it. And he like slides his fucking nasty ass plate. And y'all, I'm slick OCD. So the fact that he had took his fork to his mouth and then stuck it in the food and then tried to offer it, like in my head, I'm just like, oh my God, no. No, 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 no. Abort mission, abort, abort. So he's like offering the food, and so me and best friend are like, no, thank you. You know, enjoy your little pancakes, whatever. No, we don't want that. So he's like, oh yeah, you sure? With like food all in his mouth and shit. The food was still taking a long time. Like, I don't know what was taking so long, but we're still sitting there trying to engage in some type of formal conversation. And then this guy hits us with the unthinkable.
So you know I'm related to Beyonce, right?
Okay, you stupid. Okay, intro voice. Like, I'm just sitting here like, dude, you relate to Beyonce. So my best friend, being the goofy person that she is, she goes, oh, you related to Beyonce? Have you met her? And so the dude was like, nah, I haven't met her, but she like my third cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, my people got a house in Houston, and, you know, she be over there. You stupid. But then she proceeds to, you know, engage in conversation with the other gentleman. So she's asking him, like, so, you know, what do you do? Like, you look like you're married, huh? You're married. Now, mind you, this guy was flirting with the both of us so hard. And then my best friend decides to ask if he was married. And guess what he told us, y'all? Yes, honey. Yes, he is married. He's a married man. But he's talking about some, yeah, but we're kind of separated at the moment. We just got a kid and all that. I'm just like, oh, all right. But I mean, I really didn't care because we wasn't planning on talking to these dudes anytime past these little hour and a half we spent eating. And after that, we was gonna keep pushing. So I didn't care about what his love life was. But he kept like insinuating that he was married, but he was separated, and like kind of saying like, you know, he's trying to find somebody new. Like, he kept hinting at like, yeah, I'm married technically, but you know, y'all looking kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? I just want some company. I just want somebody to make me feel young again. You know, like, he was giving them vibes. So I'm like, oh shit. Here we go. Here we go. So we all get our food or whatever, and we're sitting there, and I'm trying to like eat my food as fast as I can because I just want to finish this, let these dudes pay this bill so we can go. So of course, bill time comes, and the two guys were sitting next to each other. My best friend and I were sitting next to each other, and they kind of looked at each other at first when the bill came, but the taller gentleman, like, he went ahead and he paid the bill. And you know, me and best friend just in our phone, like, when the bill came, we didn't even look up. Like, no, you done wasted my time. You done told me these fake ass stories about Beyonce. You done ordered me, you done offered me your germ-filled pancakes. For all my troubles, the least you can do is pay for this little $15 plate that I got here, okay? You gonna pay for that. It's terrible. I ain't never gonna get no man. Anyways, y'all, so the guys ended up paying the bill or whatever, and we all get up to walk out of the restaurant. And they kind of looking at us like, so what's up? Like, what's the move? And me and best friend looking at them like, this move is this 2-hour drive back to LA. Like, I don't know what you got going on, but we about to hit the road. So they took the L, we took the W, and we keep it pushing. So y'all, we walking down the street and I looked at her and I'm like, bitch, did you just pimp me out for a free meal? Like, she didn't necessarily like pimp me out, but you pimped my time out, okay? You pimped out my time, you pimped out my patience, you pimped out my attention, you pimped out all that. So that's why I named this video what I named it. So I'm sorry, y'all, she didn't actually pimp me out, but you know, girl, you know. Her and I are walking back to the car and I'm just like, yo, what was that about? Because so I'm flaming her up like, girl, why would you do that to me? Why would you put me in this situation? Why? And she's just like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell my friend about this story. And I'm just like, what? And she's like, yeah, she's gonna laugh and say, oh my God, yeah, she did it again. And I'm like, you stupid? Again? So this means this is regular behavior. You do this on a regular basis. And she's like, yeah, I always go out and just talk to people and just end up around. I was like, Yasmin, your ass gonna get snatched up. You're gonna get snatched up one day. You cannot be doing that. Like, you can't do it. No. But anyways, y'all, that was a story about how my best friend tried to pimp me out for a free meal, okay? She did pimp me out for a free meal, y'all. She pimped me out. She pimped me out for a free meal. That's what she did. Yep. And she owe me still to this day. So best friend, after you watch this, I want you to go to your Cash App and I want you to send me $5 for my pain and suffering, okay? Send me them $5 right now. Anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this quick little story time or whatever. You know, I thought it was a pretty funny story to tell, something interesting, something to keep y'all up to date. I don't know if I mentioned it in my intro or not, but I'm gonna mention it again, just in case I did not. I do have new lights and a new backdrop and some new equipment coming in, y'all. So these videos are about to get lit. So yeah, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and leave me that red heart because today is Valentine's Day and I don't want to feel lonely. So leave me that red heart in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe, and all that. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Bye.